Hi guys, I'm Michael and I'm on a mission to raise $1 million to save all the polar bears.
I will be the first guy who shoot a polar bear in Europe.
Why is this a great idea? Because it's not any polar bear, but Hertha, the beloved superstar of the Berlin Zoo, threatened by a lunatic who spread his video on Telegram. The threatening seems credible, since the anonymous person left traces everywhere in subreddits, in hunting forums. Whole Germany was worrying about a polar bear. Finally! Because Hertha achieved what was always the idea, so the only thing that was shot were photos. On a press conference a day later, with a man behind the mask, renowned journalist and activist Michel. His video was not a threat, but a call for the same reaction to the threat of Hertha's 25,000 wild conspecifics. After the true case was revealed, the story really took off.
Und dann dachte ich mir, muss man vielleicht mal ein bisschen eine härtere Gangart gehen, die ich in Anbetracht der Drohungen des Klimawandels tatsächlich immer noch sehr, sehr milde finde.
Media outlets all over Germany didn't talk about Hertha, but they talked about wild polar bears. They talked about a 5-part documentary of Michel telling their stories. They talked about a donation campaign. They talked about the 25,000 other Herthas out there, a campaign that made whole Germany all in for polar bears by making Germany all in for Hertha.
If we don't fight global warming and climate change, this planet will die. Full stop. And while telling you this, you are like, what? Global, what? Yeah. But if I tell you, I went to the North Pole with bow and arrow and made pew and wanted to kill a polar bear, everybody said, what? What? You can't kill polar bears legally in Canada? Why? Why? This is a crime. Yeah, guys. So my really easy documentary turned into a road trip around the world, fighting global warming by killing polar bears. Isn't it, I don't know, kind of ridiculous? Is it because I'm from a different generation? You know it all. If you want to get the attention of anybody out there, you just have 2 or 3 seconds on Instagram or TikTok or wherever. How to tell somebody something about global warming in 2 or 3 seconds? This is not possible. I don't know how. But if you start with, I went to the North Pole and killed a bear, everybody is, ooh, this sounds like a cool story. Guys, why sitting here where I am right now at my desk and sending some emails? I think I killed a few polar bears in the last 4 minutes. This is the truth. So I'm killing them. Not people out there, I don't know how many, 5, 10, 15 people hunting bears at the North Pole. This is not that important. But this is how to get the attention of the audience. And then I thought, you need a classic marketing campaign. So I have to go to the people who are doing marketing campaigns, who are doing advertising out there on billboards. So I went to Jung van Matt. Jung van Matt is a really renowned, they are superstars here in Germany in marketing campaigns. And I told them, yeah, I made a documentary about climate change, and they were like, oh, what? I said, yeah, I made a documentary about killing polar bears. I say, yeah, that's cool. We have some ideas how to bring this on billboards. You know what? How you get the attention of all the journalists? I say, yeah, this is what I want. How to get the attention of all the journalists, because I'm also a journalist and I know how hard it is to get the attention. They said, let's kill a polar bear here in Germany. And I said, what? Here in Germany, killing a polar bear? Yeah, I have the license somewhere here. Let me show you. This is the license. They said, take the license and say you're a lunatic, you want to kill a polar bear in a zoo. And I say, yeah, guys, you know how it works. This is exactly what I was looking for. So we started a media marketing advertising campaign in whole Germany. And what happened in the end, we had a press conference, and I made lots of press conferences by myself to many topics. 2 or 3 journalists are coming and listening to what you said. I think we had 30 or 35 people there because everybody wanted to know who is the crazy guy who wanted to shoot a polar bear. And then I said, boo, it's me. And I'm not killing this polar bear here in the Berlin Zoo, but I'm killing all the other 25 polar bears left on Earth. And then they started thinking and thinking and thinking. And somebody asked me, do you think it's right to make something like this and telling the people, do you want to kill a polar bear in a zoo? And the police is coming, and I don't know what happened, how many calls I get in these days. I say, yeah, I think this is the only way to get you all here. Please be honest. If I told you before, hi, I'm Michael, and I want to make a documentary about climate change and about polar bears, would you have come here? And they said, no. I asked them, would it be a headline in your newspaper? And they said, probably no. But killing a polar bear in the Berlin Zoo, this is the headline. And I said, yeah, this is a headline. So what we did is bringing this topic, which is totally lost, back to media, back to the people. Everybody in this country talked about this because everybody loves this polar bear in the zoo. It's something like she belongs to us. She has a name. She has a face. The newspaper is speaking about her all day. Her name is Hertha, and she's living in the Berlin Zoo, and she belongs to Germany. This is hard if you're going to kill somebody you know, but who cares about all the fucking polar bears out there in Canada and somewhere else in the world? No names, no faces, nothing. But the only polar bear on Earth which is really safe is this polar bear in the zoo and the polar bears in other zoos, not the other ones that are living out there at the North Pole. And then we go one step further. How to bring this documentary to people. And I decided to spend really a few €1,000 more. I won't tell you how much. To bring this topic on billboards, on subways, on, I don't know, highways, wherever. So classical advertising for something which is that important to all of us. And in the end, the documentary turned into a nationwide media campaign. And then everybody wanted to talk with me. What you did, how you did it, this is interesting, and what's next? This is the most important question, and I was prepared for this question. People are watching your documentary, people giving their heart, people giving their time, and people want to give their money. So I need to prepare something for them, so I decided to make, beside the media campaign, something like a donation crowdfunding campaign. People ask me, what's the word? I say, who cares about the word? Is it crowdfunding or is it donation? I say, I don't know. I'm just collecting money to give it to organizations, which I think they will do great things. For example, the Jane Goodall Institute or Fridays for Future, whatever. So people who are fighting against the roots of climate change and global warming. So we made a website and brought the people to this website and asked them for €2.50. That's not much. And now I'm the guy who wants to raise $1 million to save the polar bears. And I think I will be successful. Is it okay to tell people you want to shoot a polar bear in a zoo to get attention on all the other 25 polar bears left on Earth to save them? Sometimes I'm not sure. I by myself, I don't know if what I'm doing is right or wrong, but I decided to do something. So yeah, I'm thrilled to hear what you think. What are your thoughts about this?
So guys, if you like the documentary, here's the next part. Please share my work. Please do something for climate protection and subscribe my channel.